That's what it is.
Emotional damage. Stop the cap.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
Melina wins. Animality.
So, it's happening, guys. It's happening, guys. It's happening. What's happening? Watch Johnny's video. He's got that next level nerve to be saying shit he was saying on that video. Well, we're going to talk about Man Like Minerals. But I'm just going to, I'm going to talk things Arsenal first. But don't worry, I'll get onto that. Because I saw his video. His what do you call it? Polygraph test, showing that he's telling the truth. He never said such a word and blah blah blah. And I'm going to explain why I don't buy that, and I'm going to explain the science behind verbally saying things. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Anyways, so obviously we're just beaten by Leverkusen. Big up YG. Why is Eddie still here? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to talk about that. Yeah, we just smoked by Leverkusen 4-1 in a friendly in the I was gonna say FA Cup. You know what I mean? I was gonna say FA Cup. In a friendly in the Emirates Cup. That's what I meant to say. And it was a good run out for the boys. The thing is, I missed every single goal. Jesus Christ.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I missed every single goal. I've missed it because I couldn't get the stream to work. We were already 3-0 up. No, we were 2-0 up, and then I was trying to get a stream to work. I put it on, and it's 3-0. I watched the game. We're in control. Nothing's happening. Blah blah blah. Halftime happens. Second half comes around now because I was in the service station watching it on my iPad. Nothing's happening, and then I needed the toilet. I went to the toilet and I thought, I'm just going to sit back in the truck because I'm going to go live anyway. Come back in the truck, we're 4-0 up. The stream starts playing up. I get it back on, it's 4-1. I literally missed all the goals. Damn! You know what I mean? What kind of a fan am I to be missing
It's
all
embarrassing.
That?
It's a disgrace.
Not good enough. So, let's first talk, because I can't really say much about the game. So this is not meant to be a match reaction anyway, but I can't say much about the game. But let's talk about man like Zinchenko, right? He played today and he scored today as well, ironically. But he's got the number 17 shirt now. It means a lot to him to have number 17 for whatever reason that is. My thing is this, right? I don't have beef with the fact that Zinchenko is an Arsenal player, really. I don't actually have beef with that. My only beef with Zinchenko, and I've been consistent with this, my only beef is I do not want him at left back. I don't want him to be a left back because he's not good at doing that. He'll have a little purple patch where he'll play all right, but then when we get that big game that comes in, and he's at left back, trust me. You know what I mean? Because what will happen now is he'll play all right at left back for now until a big game comes, which it's not long to have a big game in this upcoming season. And then what will happen is he'll get exposed again, right? And then it's full circle. He's not a left back. You know what I mean? And he's not. But he'll fool some fans into thinking maybe he's turned over a new leaf. No. My thing is this. I don't mind him playing as long as he's not a left back. That's my only beef. Because he's good on the ball and he's good at going forward and he's good at passing. Right? We know Zinchenko's staying. He's got the number 17 shirt. We know he's staying. Right? I just don't want him at left back. That's it. I don't have anything against him other than him being a left back. 30 more subs, road to 1K. Will you do a stream to celebrate 1,000 subs? Yeah, I think I will, because end of the day, without you guys, I couldn't achieve that. So it's only fair that I do a stream when I reach 1,000K. So that's a big milestone. You know what I mean? That's the point of turn. You know what I mean? So yeah, I won't be missing, special events and all that for doing it though. So don't think you're that lucky, guys. You know what I mean? If I've got something to do, I've got something to do. But yeah, Zinchenko's he's not a left back. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm telling you, I said this last season. I've always said this. If Zinchenko plays in Odegaard's position, he could rival Odegaard for that. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? He could. Definitely could. Definitely could. Where we are missing out on talent in the midfield from Zinchenko because Arteta just wants to keep playing him at left back. We're literally missing out. You know what I mean? Imagine say you've got like Britain's strongest man, right? But he's in a supermarket stacking shelves, but he's not. The guy is strong enough to be Britain's strongest man. Waste of talent. You know what I mean? Waste of talent. Zinchenko, same thing. You know what I mean? When he's at left back, waste of talent. Because he ain't that good at being a left back, and he'll get exposed again. He'll have a patch where he's playing all right, and at left back, and he'll get exposed. He'll get exposed or injured, and whatever. And he won't be the same at left back. He will go back to how he is, right? And he'll show the world, yeah, I'm not left back. You know what I mean? But going forward, he's good. You know what I mean? As for Eddie Nketiah, why is he still here? Why is Nketiah still at this club? That's what I want to know. I want to know why we seem to be so keen. We were so keen to get rid of Lacazette, Aubameyang. Basically, you look at the team that won the FA Cup in 2020. We're so keen to get rid of them. You know what I mean? We were so keen to get rid of them. When it comes to Nketiah now, oh no, I want the money. So we want money so bad, trying to get rid of Nketiah. I knew this would happen. I knew, seeing how we terminated Aubameyang's contract, terminated Salt and Pepe contract and everything like that, I thought to myself, we won't do that to Nketiah. Watch. You know what I mean? We'll take the piss. And that's what's been happening. Fam, like, Eddie's not good enough. Every time he comes on, he shows that he's not good enough. Right? So Arteta needs to quit it. It's crazy when you think about it. The useless Arsenal board rating Nketiah higher than ESR to demand 35 million. Do me a favour, like Keen voice. That's another thing as well. Man like Smithy G, right? ESR. He actually scored in his Fulham debut as well. You know what I mean? We sacked off certain players. No, we kept certain players, right? Because we felt Smithy G wasn't good enough. So that now he's at Fulham and he's probably he'll haunt us. Watch, he'll score or assist against us. He'll do something. You know what I mean? Shambles. It's absolute shambles that we were so quick to get rid, like that. I know he's injury prone and all that stuff, but when you look at, you decided to keep Nketiah, who's shown us time and time again he's not good enough. Nelson's not good enough. You know what I mean? I'm still, in the back of my mind, willing to give Vieira a chance because I've said before, I do think there is a player in there. It's just that, for me, he needs to bulk up a little bit more. And yeah, he just needs that chance, but it's going to be hard for him to get that chance. But I do think with Vieira, there is a player in there, personally. But we experimented with I'm going to say Saka. We experimented with Kai Havertz in Smith Rowe's position last season? For what? You know what I mean? For what? Because we only ended up then moving him as a centre forward, and look what he's doing now. He's scoring or he's assisting now. You know what I mean? I said from the very beginning when we're interested in Havertz and everything like that, we're clearly going to sign him. Nothing we can do. If you're going to play him up front. Don't play him in midfield. Said that. How is it, people like me and others clearly stated, no, don't play Havertz in left centre mid. Don't do that. If you're going to play him up front, if anything. How is it we saw that before a ball was kicked in the start of last season, and Arteta thought, no. You see, Arteta, he started him in the Community Shield last season as a striker, right? And we thought, okay, maybe he's just gonna use him as a striker, and then whenever he needs to, move him in midfield in some games, right? Why do I always park next to a fridge truck? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Fridge trucks always park next to me, man. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Arteta started him in the Community Shield last season as a striker, but then started the Premier League season with him being as our midfielder. What a fool. Champions League will be hard to win the season as almost big club around Europe are strengthened. I'm not gonna. There's no point in me even talking about Champions League because we ain't gonna win that. We ain't gonna win it. You know what I mean? We don't. Nobody needs to worry about Arsenal in the Champions League. You know what I mean? It's, we'll get out the group stage, no doubt, and then whatever. You know what I mean? If we don't make out the group stage, at least we'll have Europa League if we finish, third in the group or something. Because Europa League's more our level than Champions League. Champions League is not Arsenal's level. It's not. You know what I mean? That's why I really want the Europa League, because I believe if we were going to touch anything in Europe, it'll be Europa League. If not that, then the conference. But Europa League is Arsenal's level. We're not built for the Champions League. You know what I mean? We're not built for it because we've not shown that we are. Look at last season. Bayern were in handicap mode in Emirates. No fans, right? And they managed to scrape a draw to take back to the Allianz. We should be thankful there was no away goals, no away goal rule. You know what I mean? We would have been even more fucked at that point. Handicap mode. That tells me everything I need to know. We're not built for it. We are not built for the Champions League. Oh, hell no! It's not, guys. It's disgraceful.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Now, let me talk about lie detectors, fam. Right, so this is what we're going to do. Obviously, I'm on StreamYard, but I'm on my iPad. And StreamYard on iPad from the Safari is shit. But I can't share anything on here. No, nothing like that, right? So this is what you're going to have to do with, right? But Jesus Christ, right? Big up you, fraud. That's very nice, isn't it? Well, anyway, it seems like you're here. Yeah, I'm assuming you're a Chelsea fan, so you can stick around. Because I ain't going to kick you out. Yeah, so Man Like Minerals did a stream yesterday debunking the whole idea that he said the N-word. Like, it can't have been possible. Why couldn't it have been possible? Because he took a polygraph test which showed that he was telling the truth. That he said weirdo twice and that there was no racial slur used in the video that, of that stream, right? And he showed up, the lie detector determined that he was telling the truth, right? So realistically, going by that, that's checkmate, innit? That's it. That's game over. Like, finito, done. You know what I mean? Stop milking other people's stuff. Oh, I didn't know that I had any milk to be squeezed out, fam. He said Niger. Is that what he said? Anyways, while I continue to milk other people's stuff, so yeah, the video, right? The lie detector determined he was telling the truth. He didn't say this stuff, so that's checkmate. That should be checkmate. Then that's done. That's it. Then we were all lying. Then he was telling the truth. Is this what we think? It's not what I think. No. So let me play the video again. Let me know if you guys can hear it properly. Right, I'm gonna play it.
Mason Mount is yo, he is young enough to be your child, bro. Go, you are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount. You are crying for Mason.
I'm gonna lip sync it.
Yo, he is young enough to be your child, bro. Go, you are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount.
So I'm gonna say the words because in my last stream about Man Like Minerals, I just kept saying N-word. I didn't say the word in full. So I'm gonna reconstruct him. Minerals, right? So he said, this guy's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bruv, go wank in a sock or whatever he says straight after. So, this guy's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bruv, go wank in a sock. Right? How, for those of you who think he did say weirdo twice, right? Because even he's running with that narrative. Because I don't remember him saying, the first time he reacted, he responded to all this. I don't remember Minerals saying anything about I said weirdo twice. He was blaming AI. He was saying there's a such thing as AI, blah, 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 right? The people who were defending him were the ones saying he was saying weirdo twice, right? Now he ran with that. He said he said the stream was taken down and he has the original clipped. And he said he was going to prove that he didn't say it. I didn't see that on that stream that he did with the lie detector testing. I don't know if he's done it on any other stream. If he's played it and said, look, you can hear, right? So I don't know if he's broken it down like I'm breaking it down right now, right? Man Like Minerals said, he's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bruv, go wank in a sock. Listen.
Go, you are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount. You are crying for Mason.
So what I'm gonna do now, right? What I'm gonna do now. See, man like Gallagher Pitbull knows he said it. All right. So, what we're gonna do now? What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna lip sync this, and I'm gonna say weirdo twice with my lips without actually. I'm gonna say weirdo. Let's see how it goes.
Go, you are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount.
So I'm assuming you guys hear him say he's a effing before saying the N-word, to which some of you think he's saying weirdo. So that means he must have said he's a fucking weirdo, right? Let's go back again.
I'm a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason.
By the time I've finished the word weirdo, he's already saying bro. You can only say weirdo so fast. You can say the word nigger far faster than you can the word weirdo, right? Your mouth exercises more saying the word weirdo than it does saying the word nigger, right? So let's put this to the test. He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bruv, go wank in a sock. He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo. Go wank in a sock. Now let's play the video.
You are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. Nigga, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount. You are crying.
He brought up AI in his latest video. YG, excuse merchant. Jesus Christ. He's related to Enzo. So, those of you who think he's saying weirdo twice, right? It doesn't add up. Because say weirdo with him. So after he says he's a weirdo, mate, and then he says this guy's a effing, then you say weirdo, he would have already said bruv after saying nigger before you can just about finish saying weirdo. Because it's a longer word to say weirdo than it is to say nigger. Weirdo, nigger, weirdo, nigger. How are them two words similar? To the point where you could hear weirdo, and it can be misconstrued to be as if he said nigger. How? You know what I mean? This guy's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo. This guy's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger, bruv. Go wank in a sock. Because he says, bruv, go wank in a sock straight after, right? And what he says after saying the word nigger, he says bruv, right? He said nigger with the letter A being at the end, not the ER, right? So he went from A to B. So when you go from A to B, A and B, right, it's so quick. First two letters of the alphabet, A and B, right? Nigger, bruv, right? Because straight after he said bruv, go wank in a sock. Nigger, bruv, nigger, bruv, nigger, bruv, nigger, bruv, nigger, bruv. See how quick that is? Weirdo, bruv. For those of you who think he said weirdo, weirdo, bruv, 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 weirdo, bruv. That's more effort to me for me saying weirdo to bruv as quickly as I can. That's instantly more effort, which means it's going to take me that slight bit longer to exercise that word weirdo. And then bruv, go wank in a sock. For weirdo to have been in there, the timing doesn't match. You say weirdo with him, right? Because apparently he's saying it twice. So that means he's saying, here's a weirdo, bruv. This guy's a fucking weirdo. Bruv, go wank in a sock. Let's play again. Let's do it again.
You are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present. Nigga, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount. You are crying for Mason Mount. Bro, you are a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present.
This is a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bro, go wank in a sock.
You're crying for Mason Mount.
Let me say it with him again.
A grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bro, go wank in a sock.
You're crying for Mason Mount. You are crying for no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo. So if he said weirdo twice, he managed to squeeze in bruv, go wank in a sock straight afterwards. The word weirdo, it was too long of an execution of a word for him to then squeeze in bruv, go wank in a sock. You can't even say it in time with him. And he's apparently said weirdo twice. But he said it was AI, didn't he? He can't say he never said it, but then said it was AI. It's illogical. Exactly. You know what I mean? And then he's on stream saying about showing his polygraph test results. Showing that, see, if he can claim then, if he can try and claim AI, then we can just equalize, 1-1, pass the ball to me, I put it in the empty net. We can equalize and say, well, your polygraph test was fraudulent then. You know what I mean? It's because you believe that the N-word wasn't a racial slur. That's why you passed. That's what we can say. You know what I mean? The polygraph test don't mean shit. For example, I saw you take the watch from the jeweler store on CCTV, right? I saw you do it. You were the only person there, right? Your hands, you grabbed that watch, you put it behind your back, you walked out the store, the watch is nowhere to be seen. I saw that on camera. If you pass the polygraph test that shows, no, he's telling the truth, he didn't take the watch, he was actually scratching his ass, right? I saw what I saw. You know what I mean? I saw what I saw. Just like I heard what I heard. Went to the feds as well as a last resort. He tried claiming AI. And then now man's talking about feds. You know what I mean? He shot himself in the foot trying to claim AI. But who's breaking this down the way I am? If he said weirdo twice, right? If you say it with him, you will be speaking over him, then continuing on what he was saying, because you wouldn't be able to continue it at the same rate as him, because to say weirdo twice does not match up. If you were to lip sync, if you was to word for word say what he was saying there and say weirdo twice, you're already out of sync. Whereas if you say what he actually said, of what you can actually hear, those of you who could hear it, you would still be in sync. You'll be able to say with him, he's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger. Bruv, go wank in a sock. You'll be able to say that in sync with him. If you replace nigger with weirdo, you'll be out of sync. Because you can't say weirdo quick enough to stay in sync with him. But even if you could, right, there's no way, hang on, let me get my picture. There's no way Jose Enrique would he then have then said weirdo so quickly in that short space of time while he's saying what he's saying in between of saying go wank in the sock straight afterwards. You'd be out of sync. Let's go back. You'd be out of sync.
No future, no past, no present. Nigga, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're crying for Mason Mount.
So those of you who think he's saying weirdo twice, so you're telling me you're hearing him say, he's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo. Bruv, go wank in a sock. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bro. You're a grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo, bro. Go wank in a sock. See, I'm out of sync. You see, I'm out of sync. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm not slowing my voice down on purpose. I'm speaking at the same speed he's speaking, and I'm already out of sync if I say weirdo twice. Let's go again. I don't know how clear you guys can hear this. I'm not sure how clear you guys can hear it, but if you can't hear it that clear, there's nothing more I can do because it's at the top volume. But we're gonna do it again. Listen.
Grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo, bro. Go wank. I'm already out of sync. Now we'll say the N word together.
Grown-ass man with no prospect, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigger, bro. Go wank in a sock. I'm literally bang on in sync with him when I say the word nigger. When you hear him say it. If I say weirdo, I'm out of sync. So we're no longer singing the same hymn together. A man wants to flex polygraph results, fam. Fam. It's not looking good, fam. That polygraph, that weak ass polygraph test, fam. I've achieved more right now. You know what I mean? I've gotten more to the bottom of it than what he has. He said, you're a Virgo. He's talking about star signs. Is that right? Is that what he's saying? Again, let's go again. We'll say the N word together.
Young enough to be your child, bro. Go, yo, you are a grown-ass man with no prospects, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking nigga. Bro, go wank in the sock. That's me saying nigga with him. And I'm in sync with him. I'm in sync. Now, I'll say weirdo. I'm going to say weirdo twice. Because you man are saying, yeah, it sounds like you're saying weirdo twice. Right? So, if I want you guys to go on Twitter, just type in Johnny Minerals or go to Carefree Lewis's page. But just type in Johnny Minerals and you'll see Carefree Lewis's, post of it, right? And just sing the same hymn with him, but say weirdo twice. You'll be out of sync. And I'm going to do it right now.
Grown-ass man with no prospects, no future, no past, no present.
He's a weirdo, mate. This guy's a fucking weirdo. Bro, go wank in the sock. I'm out of sync. I'm out of sync. When I say weirdo for the second time, he's already moving on to saying, bruv, go wank in the sock. And as I go into it, we're out of sync. And I don't even have to try, fam. He's talking about Nemo, finding Nemo. Is there any way of isolating what he said without the other child? I don't think so, because you can remove background noise, but that guy's speaking louder than him. So if anything's gonna clear anyone's voice, it will clear Minerals' voice, because that guy's mic seems a bit louder. But I was thinking that, but I don't think so. Especially not be able to isolate just his voice. You need some special shit for that. If you could do that. But yeah, it's but I can hear it. And if you say it with him, you are still in sync. You're in sync if you say what he actually said. But if you say weirdo for the second time, as he's claiming that he said now, because people put that narrative in his head, you'll be out of sync, which means it doesn't match him saying weirdo twice, so that you would actually know he definitely did not say weirdo twice. You know what I mean? He definitely did not say weirdo twice. I've just proven that. No polygraph test, no nothing. All you have to do is just sing the same hymn with him. And just say weirdo twice, as he's claiming. You know what I mean? He's been debunked. You know what I mean? Man spent God knows how much money on a polygraph test just to prove whatever, just to prove he didn't say it, when really, to me, he didn't prove anything. If anything, it makes it worse, because that means you must genuinely believe that word doesn't have a racial effect that it does. You know what I mean? You must genuinely believe that word is just, it literally is just another word type shit. You know what I mean? It's like believing you saw something and you genuinely believe you saw it. And nobody else saw it, but you saw it. You know what I mean? I saw the sky was green. If you genuinely believe you saw the sky was green, you could pass the polygraph test. Sir, you claim the sky was green, and it turns out you tell the truth. The sky was green. That's what you saw. You know what I mean? So man thought he ate, right, with that polygraph test. Right? Man thought he ate.
Oh, I'm so scared.
He didn't. You can clearly, well, I don't want to, I'm saying clearly, but that's me saying clearly. But people are still saying that it sounds like he's saying weirdo twice, right? And as I said, to every single one of you who believe that he's saying weirdo twice, I guarantee you, if you sing the same hymn word for word with him, right, and say weirdo twice, you will be out of sync. But if you say nigger when he actually said it, you would remain in sync with him. It's literally just singing song lyrics. And if you sing what you can hear, you will stay in sync. If you start saying words that aren't there, that's how you fall out of sync. Unless you can replace it with a word that's equally as easily executed, like the word nigger is. But what we do know is he did not say weirdo twice, as he's claiming. His polygraph test says that. Oh no, he said weirdo twice. Fam, this is proper deep. It is, fam. It is. I'm telling you, just those of you who obviously don't want to say the N-word, just think about it. As he's saying it, as he's going along, just think about it. And you realize, as I said, the word nigger and weirdo, it's more effort to say that word. Your mouth is making more effort. It's harder to say that word without your lips being together. If you just grit your teeth and say the word weirdo, it's a bit harder than saying nigger. That's how quickly you can say the word nigger versus weirdo. That's how easy it is to execute that word. And he went from, after saying nigger, he said, bruv, go wank in a sock. He went from A, which is N-I-G-G-A, then the next word began with B. A and B are together in the alphabet, right? There's only certain words that end in O that you can then follow on with B, right? In such quick succession. But the word weirdo, it takes that little bit more energy for your mouth, for your jaws, to say that word, to then move on, to stay in sync with what he's saying. I'm telling you. So what's the aftermath? He ain't a famous public figure, so what now? There are racist and morons out there. Oh yeah, there is. It's just that my thing is, I made the video just to point out that he said what he said. And that, this is not a surprise, and people are just going to be like this. My thing was, just don't lie. Because he's saying AI and all that shit. That's where people like me come in and start taking the piss. You know what I mean? But this ain't me trying to end his career or anything. What am I going to do? You know what I mean? But it's just a matter of, you said this, and I'm picking up on this is what you said, right? He's done some polygraph tests now to show that he didn't indeed say it, right? All I've done was ask you guys, because I've done it, sing the same hymn sheet that he's at that time of him saying it. And I've just proven to you guys, if he said weirdo twice, I'm out of sync. But if I say what he actually said, I'm still in sync. So I've just debunked that he did not say weirdo twice. You know what I mean? I've done that. You can hear that he said the N-word. Those of you who can anyway. Trigger makes more sense as a word than weirdo. But if he said, oh yeah, I get you. I thought cognitive dissonance, high proportions, yep. 30 more subs, 1K, will you do a stream to celebrate? Yeah, I answered that earlier. Yeah, I'll do a stream to celebrate. I'm not gonna fob off family events and all that stuff for the stream though. So, but yeah, I'll be doing a stream to celebrate 1K. I won't be doing it like this though. I'll be actually at home in my office on my MacBook streaming. I won't stream it like this. I'm only doing this because I'm away from home doing stream like this. But yeah, Minerals, he gave it a go. With a polygraph test and everything like that. He gave it a go. But again, I've just crushed that. I mean, I've just crushed that. I don't know how many people are picking up on what I've picked up on. The execution of the word, staying in sync with what he's saying. I've just debunked that he did not 100% did not say weirdo twice in that setting. I've just debunked that already. Didn't need no polygraph. Didn't know nothing. No, I ain't doing. No, I ain't doing no 9-hour stream. None of that bollocks. You know what I mean? The only way a 9-hour stream can be justified is if people are just sending like a shit ton of super chats in an uncontrollable fashion. Like, it's literally to a point where money just literally keeps coming in and it's keeping me there. I can't justify 9-hour streams. Not sitting here or sitting at home, whatever, 9 hours. Can't justify that. I mean, Trigger is more sync with them. Yeah, it is. But if he was to say, this guy's a weirdo, mate, this guy's a effing Trigger, he's almost tripping over his mouth saying that. You know what I mean? Because Trigger doesn't flow the same way as the N-word. It doesn't flow the same. It's almost like a line. And when you say Trigger, the tr, you have to then jump over a hurdle to then finish off executing the word. Whereas saying the N-word, you're just flowing. You can't trip over the N-word the way you can Trigger. You know what I mean? You can actually trip over that word. You know what I mean? But with Minerals, I've definitely debunked that he did not say weirdo twice. And those that can hear it can clearly hear that he's saying the N-word. And that's perfectly in sync if you was to say it with him and follow on what he says afterwards. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't want to talk about Minerals all night. Because now I want to talk about crybaby channels, right? Channels crying, right? Crying. Well, let me find it. Crying about, you know, I watched the football club, right? Shout out to him. Let me just get my Don DeMarco. Shout out to the football club. I watched his live stream today, and he touched on man like Roney, aka Ransom Bance, and Lee Gunner, and he touched on Ransom Bance basically, you know, crying about No Context TV posting his clips out of context. So basically, he's crying about a Twitter page doing what their Twitter page is all about, which is posting out of context clips, right? Or no context clips, whatever, right? And he's gotten to a point as Rance, as aiming to take. Well, I think he was on about that anyway. I'm not sure, but he's gotten to a point now where he's willing to take pages down for doing stuff like that. Which, yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's hold on. Did Lee say anything about him? No. I think someone did comment on my video saying that he did mention something about him. I don't know what Lee said, but Johnny Minerals mentioned Lee Gunner on the stream, and Johnny Minerals didn't seem like he was that impressed with him. So Lee might have been on the side of the people that are, you know, saying that he said the N-word. But yeah, like crying about No Context Fan TV posting no context clips of his, like getting clipped up basically. It's like, one, it comes with a job when you're a big channel, getting clipped up, right? Two, it's a no context page. It's going to take some of your clips and provide no context to it. You know what I mean? The only thing I'd probably say about the no context TV page is maybe just drop their link to their original video so people, if they want to, can see the context. Maybe I'd probably say do that, maybe. But just all this crying, these bigger channels are crying about shit where it's like, fam, you man are too big to be crying about certain stuff. I can't lie. And there's other things as well, like the football club reacted to Lee Gunner's tweets about, tweets to Henry Wright TV. He's a Spurs fan. Now, those two are friends, but the tweet that I saw from Lee, I saw it earlier as well. And Lee like calling him out for basically being one of those. Actually, I've got it here. Actually, he said, firstly, Henry Wright is tagging his name. Fair play for all the people that you sold out for this summer. Secondly, what the actual fuck has happened to you, fella? It's mad. Thirdly, this particular video is mad. So he's picking up on the video that Henry Wright did on his Henry Talks Football channel, doing that clickbait shit that's cringe. You know, like, oh my God, so-and-so signed to so-and-so. All that shit. but he got 21k views, which is probably it's his highest view video on this screenshot anyway. And he puts the photo of Fabrizio Romano, but apparently he's not mentioned in the video at all. So he's just put him there for the clicks and views, which is cringe. You know what I mean? Like, if I do a video about somebody, I'm putting your picture and your name in my title because I'm talking about you, type of shit. You know what I mean? I ain't dancing around shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was cringe. But I don't know. When I look at this tweet, it just looks like he's crashed out and like he's just had enough. You know what I mean? And it's like, fam. I responded with that, and I put the. God damn. You know what I mean? But it's like, geez. But no, that's not as bad as crying about getting clicked up and then wanting to get channels taken down because of 2-bit clippage, fam. You know what I mean? And it's not, obviously it's not just him. Other content creators cry about some minor shit. I mean, I could understand if someone if France goes ahead with shutting the no context stuff down, it can get a little messy. It won't happen anyway. It won't happen. You know what I mean? People can threaten stuff, but you know, with this online stuff, it's especially with YouTube as well. When people try and threaten to take channels down and everything like that, that can actually go against them, and they can actually get in trouble for trying to either incite that or whatever. You know what I mean? And especially if they don't have the grounds to really do it. But yeah, I think when it comes to reaction channels or anybody that does any commentary or anything like that, it's going to get to a point now where people are just going to try and take you out, especially if they can't argue with you back on anything. You know what I mean? This is where people like me need to watch out, because obviously I've done my fair bit of reactions, commentary, and whatever. And if these channels wanted to, they can just clamp down and be like, nah, you're using my clips. But then that goes against the fair use. You know what I mean? And I'm not playing your entire clip without giving commentary. You know what I mean? This is why I know people get annoyed with people pausing all the time and speaking, but you have to, because you have to break it up. Otherwise, you're just playing their video. You know what I mean? And if you're rarely talking, you can get picked up on for doing that. But yeah, people need to grow up, stop crying, suck it up. It is what it is. You know, you're not losing money for it. Yeah, people are gonna have opinions about you, but they're gonna have opinions about you anyway. You know what I mean? Let me reach 100k subs. People are gonna be shit talking me for fun. People are gonna be saying all sorts. People will be digging up anything they can about me. You know what I mean? People will go out the way to try and expose me and everything like that. People, you know what I mean? But I have to realize that as long as I stay on here, I'm signing up for that essentially. It doesn't justify it, but you know what I mean? It's, you know the assignment kind of thing. Getting a bit dark in here. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You might not like it, but it's just what happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's I think that's all I want to talk on tonight. Obviously we smoked Bayer Leverkusen in a friendly.
Melina wins. Animality.
You know what I mean? And players got to run out. I missed every single goal of the game, which I'm good. So I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to watch the highlights just to see the goals. You know what I mean? Because I missed it through goofiness. Zinchenko is our new number 17. Unfortunately, he's still going to be playing as a left back, which, you know, I don't want him there. Don't mind you playing, but just not a left back fan. You know what I mean? I don't want you there. Eddie's still an Arsenal player. Why? I mean, we should be looking to get rid of him, but instead we're doing the best we can to hold on to the guy. You know what I mean? The certain lie detector tests didn't prove anything. You know what I mean? I've done more proof of my shit right now sat in this truck than that polygraph test did. You know what I mean? As I said, if you genuinely believe something, chances are you can pass a polygraph test. If you genuinely believe it. So, for example, if I genuinely believe the N-word, even using the N-word isn't nothing racial, nothing whatever, and blah blah blah. I mean, I might pass a polygraph test with that. I mean, what's undeniable is if you used to say word for word with minerals on that stream, word for word what he said, if you use the N-word that's what we can hear being used in there, right? You're still in sync with him speaking. If you use the word weirdo for the second time as what he's claiming, you'll be out of sync, which means he cannot have said that. Because he's not going to say weirdo so quickly to get the other words in. He's not. In that heat of the moment, he ain't going to say weirdo like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's been debunked. So obviously, he's tried claiming AI, and apparently, according to one of my subs in here, he brought up AI again in his latest video. So he must have done a video since. You do a video today then? Oops, didn't mean to do that. You do another one today or something? Well, no, he's got a live upcoming, but the latest video I watched was the one about him showing that polygraph test. I can't remember him mentioning AI in there, but he might have done. But obviously in the other one that I showed you guys, he said there's such thing as AI and all stuff. So that's been destroyed. And yeah, crybaby channels, people that cry about shit that, you know, it's not going to stop them eating, it's not going to stop them sleeping, it's not going to stop, you know, all these things getting clipped up. Big wow. If people are lying about you, then I can understand people getting upset and people want to do something about it. If people are genuinely lying on you, you know what I mean? Whereas this minerals thing, like the ain't a lie. You know what I mean? What's a lie is you claim you said weirdo twice. That's a lie. You know what I mean? Claim you didn't say the N-word. That's a lie. You know what I mean? Based on what we're hearing right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, getting clipped up, it comes with the job. Even Lee Gunner knows. Lee Gunner was like, I get clipped up all the time by these man. You know what I mean? He knows he's gonna get clipped up. You know what I mean? Obviously, the video I did on Lee Gunner about the guy making him say Negro with thing. Yeah, like, yeah, as far as I know, bigger channels tend to read out super chats only. So yeah, I don't know how soon into the stream that was, because I don't know how everybody does things differently. He should have known better to just read it out because it wasn't a super chat and whatever. But end of the day, if you just want to read something, you're gonna read something. You know what I mean? Someone puts a comment, you're gonna read it. So yeah, I can't really blame him too much. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. I can't wait for the season to start. I'm honestly looking forward to the season, and yeah, I am going to make the video, long overdue video, of why I think Arsenal will win the FA Cup next season. What? I am going to make the video. It's probably going to be my next video, actually. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
If you actually got real kahunas, you would come on a live stream and say it to somebody's face.
Yeah, well, big up yourself, Andy. And yeah, watch it on replay. And yeah, road to 1K, by the way, guys. Road to 1K, we're getting there soon. And as soon as I get to 1K, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Because I'm seeing channels, these big channels, just have meltdowns and they've got bare subs. And I'm thinking to myself, is this what happens when you have bare subs? But yeah, Evening, mate. Evening. I'm just about to finish the stream, so watch this on replay. I've only been live for 55 minutes. So, yeah, big up Luke James, and obviously big up Andy, always coming through. Big up everyone. Donna Marcos all round. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Melina wins. Animality.
If you actually got real kahunas, you would come on a live stream and say it to somebody's face.